Early tomorrow morning, 9/11 will also mark the beginning of a cross-country relay supporting efforts to help veterans. The passing of the American flag from Boston to San Diego is being organized for the 5th year in a row by Team Red, White, and Blue. To tell us about the relay and efforts supported by it is the team's Chief Advancement Officer, Megan King. Thank you very much for being with us, Megan.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
First, we'll talk about this organization, the team, and the person who founded it. He was a veteran, wasn't he?
Yes, Mike Irwin is an Army veteran who came back and went to graduate school in Michigan and founded our organization on positive psychology, the idea of bringing veterans together with themselves and community members to help them feel connected back in their communities and ready for whatever might be next.
Why is it important for veterans to have that contact, even just with other veterans when they're back here?
Well, we've got veterans returning from all different places, and they really need to find that sense of belonging that they've lost since coming out of the military. So they no longer wear a uniform. They're no longer meeting with others in the military on a regular basis. So it really gives them that sense of belonging that they've lost since leaving.
And of course, as far as the connection to other people in the community, why do they need that too?
Well, I think we're right around less than 7% of our nation is served in the military. So they're really coming back to communities that might not exactly understand what they've been through or what skills they bring to their community. So the idea of Team Red, White, and Blue connecting veterans with community members just helps break down those barriers, really acts as a bridge to help veterans get connected and then community members to get connected to their veterans as well.
Well, one of the things this program focuses on is physical activities.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things does that mean?
It's really anything. So we're a community-led organization. We've got 200 chapters across the nation. And if a volunteer leader wants to do a run or a ruck or yoga, they really help decide that at the local level, depending upon the environment they're in. So the Northwest might do snowshoeing. Out here, we might do more runs or even get together for rowing or paddling.
Now, I know over the years, veterans have come back. They've done very well. They're very well adjusted. But I've also heard them say, whether it's because they have a stress or a trauma in the background, they really need someone who can listen to them, who understands them. Is this something your group can do?
Absolutely. Team Red, White, and Blue is really there to help people make connections. So it's about having a relationship with someone. So if you need someone, whether it's during the day or the middle of the night, you have someone to call. Again, it brings us back to that sense of belonging. You have someone who is a friend, willing to help you with whatever it is you might need.
This is BNN News, and we're talking with Megan King from Team Red, White, and Blue. Megan, tell me what people are going to be seeing tomorrow. If they're able to be at Fenway Park when this gets underway, what's going to happen exactly?
So at 7 a.m. we're going to kick off. We'll have a couple of remarks from our from our executive director. We'll have a collection of veterans and community members who will send the flag on its way. So we'll kick off with some ceremonial running and send the flag on its way down south as it makes its way over to San Diego.
And of course, it's supposed to be in San Diego on November 11th, 2 months later. And this is a special year for November 11th, right?
It is. It's the 100th anniversary of the armistice.
What about the past years? You've been doing this for 5 years now in the relay. What's it like for, have you been along the route part of the way?
I have. It's amazing. It really is. When you think about it, we're going this year 4,300 miles with the flag. But the beauty of it is the personal connections that happen when you hand the flag to that next person. So it's about, again, those personal connections that are happening. And when you think about the totality of it, it's quite the epic experience. But it really is an emotional experience when you just hand that flag, knowing that you're making a connection, sending it to the next spot.
Now, maybe only a few people will see that flag when it's being handed off on the spot, but there's going to be tons of social media in this.
Absolutely. So we'll be sort of keeping it going via social media with the hashtag #OldGloryRelay, and then also on all Team Red, White, and Blue handles.
What does that do, getting that present? I mean, I know it publicizes the organization, but for people who need the help, who want to get in touch, what does it do for them?
It helps them know that we're out there, that we really are across the nation. No matter where you're at, you can find us hopefully in your local community, but you also know that we're there via social media, ready to have a conversation and help you have a better day tomorrow.
Well, I know you've got information on your website about the event and programs in the Boston area. What's the best way for people to check that out?
The best way for Old Glory Relay is just to check out oldgloryrelay.org or teamredwhiteandblue.org.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Megan King from Team Red, White, and Blue. Up ahead, we'll kick off a new season of high school football with Pat Flaherty.